Greetings, salutations, and felicitations, males, females, and extraterrestrials. Today, I'm going to do some more shoulders. Now that I have the heavier weights. Some. Still need to get more. Need to go get all of mine. But I'm going to try and hit shoulders harder today. Or at least better, at least, you know. And I'm going to test this. Rip it. See how well it works as a pre-workout. I don't have a whole lot of faith in it. They're good drinks. 200 calories. 52 grams of carbs. No fat. No protein. 20 milligrams of potassium. 144 milligrams of vitamin C. 4 milligrams of B6. 200 micrograms of B12, 830% B12, 240 B6, 160% C, and 0% potassium. So really, it's just a lot of carbs, a lot of B12, and caffeine. 160 milligrams of caffeine. I don't know, it might do something. It's okay, Charlie Cat. Charlie the cat. Watch out, bird. Charlie man. pretty heavy for what I'm used to on shoulders. 50 pounds started with. And then 35. I was doing like 2 or 3 sets with 40s. And had to take some hiatus. So of course I'm not as strong as I was. I cut down a lot, involuntarily, but life throws curveballs at you. You gotta set your priorities and handle what comes first, and everything else is the back burner if it doesn't get cooked. And while yes, the strength training, muscle building and all is a priority, it's not a top priority when it comes to food, work, you know, paying bills and whatever. I was walking a lot. At least like 8 to 10 miles a day, sometimes more, sometimes a little less, depending. Well over like 30,000 steps. So I wasn't able to eat a lot, so I lost a lot of weight doing that. It's always easier to gain it back than it is to gain new. Shoulders are already kind of pumped and tired and feeling heavy. I don't know, but I don't think this is a great pre-workout. The caffeine, you know, pain blocker and all, but it helps with block sleepiness, but I don't really think it gives enough oomph and energy. Steel pre-workout, I don't think it has much caffeine, much more caffeine than this, but it has a better blend of stuff. It has the caffeine, but it has other stuff in it to help give energy, help with pumps, help with like fat burning and a whole bunch of whatever stuff. It's got a tiny bit of creatine in it, 1.5, in the steelsupplements.com pre-workout. I'm still very tired, and that is not really doing a whole lot. This is definitely not a weight my body is used to yet. All hands back to battle stations. Så kan the world walk and the hung come losing a bit rust. To the one shore, can the world walk lives and the hung come living a bit rust. As I've talked about a lot on this channel, there's plenty of times in the middle of a workout my body's like, oh fudge this. It says fudge this. But you know, that's the primitive brain talking. It wants to conserve energy. You eat, it wants to conserve that. Because you don't know when you're going to get a next meal. Even though your fridge can barely close because it's so stuffed. Your body, your primitive mind doesn't realize that. So you have to show it by eating a lot. Eating. Wake up, eat. Work out, eat. Every few hours. 3 to 4 is a good one. And if you time it right, you can schedule it around your work too, to where you take a break, have a protein shake and some cheese sticks, beef sticks, and whatever little stuff that, but a big protein shake, so you cover a good portion of your calories per meal. And the rest, whatever stuff you can eat real quick in 15 minutes. And then 3 hours later, lunch. 3 hours later, another break. And by the time your next 3 hours come along, you should be leaving, clocking out, and going home. And then maybe 4 hours after that meal, your last break meal, you'd be eating, hopefully, within not too long after. Step around the dumbbells. Don't want to try and step through them. That would cause a trip or a potential trip. I have good reflexes, but another good thing I really like about steelsupplements.com, in most cases, they ship your order out like 2-3 days at the most. And then depending on where you're at, of course, it depends on how long it's going to take for it to ship to you. You know, including days that the mail doesn't move. Unless, I mean, I'm talking standard shipping. I'm not talking express or next day flight, whatever. And I think they have some warehouses a little closer to me. Which is good, because some things I've gotten so quick, it seemed like it only took like a couple days. Other times it takes 5 to 7 business days, give or take. You know, depending on weather and other things that might restrict mail or postage delivery, whatever you want to call it. Kind of realized I was starting to say something, and then kind of got sidetracked maybe. Can't remember if I finished it or not. It's a problem. No blood in the brain for thinking. And my breath is short. My body's more worried about putting blood in the muscles that were just used. And breathing short to grab a lot of oxygen and send it rapidly to the muscles. But it would, of course, what works better? In through your nose. And if you hold it, that oxygen stays in your blood longer. It stays in your lungs longer for your blood to grab it. If you're breathing short, oxygen is going in, it's going out. And there's also that gap of time where there is no oxygen in your blood, in your lungs, when you're breathing out. And that second before you start to breathe in. So if you breathe deep and slow, it's actually better for you. But I don't even remember what I was starting to say, if I even finished saying it or not, so it doesn't matter. It's just the ravings of a mad lunatic. Or something like that. And I used to always do really long workouts for my shoulders. Do like, it was a full circuit thing, and there was like 10 rounds. And each one I did, like I'd work traps, and then I'd go into shoulders, and I'd do like side cheek raises where you throw the weight up and you try to hold it a little heavy weight up, but it's not really going to work, and you just try to resist it falling down. And then regular elbow raises, just like I was doing, and side lats, and W flies bent over like that, raising that back delt. But the shoulders can handle a lot of volume. And I was focusing on one muscle group every day. And I'd come back around the next week, hit that same muscle group. It was always chest, biceps, abs, back, legs. And it was like forearms, I think. both ends of the Russian queen. But then, when you're not used to a heavier weight, it can be quite systemically fatiguing. So I might be done with the heavier weights. Just about. Oh, also, you should hit front, then side, then back, and back to front, side, back. So that way, when you're done with back belt, and you're back on the front, you're giving those backs a rest. When you're on the side, you're giving both a rest. When you're on the back, you're giving both a rest. And then you come back and hit. I should be sufficiently rested enough where energy is somewhat recovered enough to do another set or so, half a set at least, whatever. You don't want to hit like front and then back and front and back, front and back, front and back, front and back, and then hit the side last. I'm going to try and hit them consecutively. Sharded a kid of bones, the chunky chunker. I've noticed these rivets, very dehydrating. And a lot of B vitamins kind of have me feeling weird. I'm not sick, not really, just, I don't know. I can't do fiber energies, those make me sick. It's so hot. I see that. Might just have to start me an OnlyFans and work out in the nude. Then I'll make some money, or not. People would either subscribe to see my workouts or not. Although certain people would not want to that watch this channel, I know. Like certain people I wouldn't want to either, like my son, my mom. But there probably is a niche for that. My biggest worry would be, working out and something gets clobbered or smashed or pinched or hurt somehow. Got a little more protection here. You know, the downside, the trade-off of it is the heat. Kept body heat in. There we go. Getting some air around on me. Nothing to do all day but stay in bed. You're in the army now. Oh, you're in the army now. Be the hero of the neighborhood. Nobody knows that you left for good. You're in the army now. Oh, you're in the army now. Tries your way to learn, but when you get there, no one kills a damn. You're in the army now. This is the last bit I'm doing. We're going lighter than the 8s. These last 8s on what I call reverse pendulum, forward pendulum, reverse pendulum. It's not a kickback. It's not hitting the triceps. Just right back here. From the crease of the shoulder right here, armpit, up and back. Probably a little traps too, but that's okay. Yeah, this last bit I'm doing, not going any lighter than 8. Yeah. 30 reps is what it requires at the 8s. Well, folks, that's it. If you like it, give it one of these. Subscribe. Ring that bell. Comment, and hope to see you all in the next one. Until then, have a good one, folks, and I hope to see you all in the next one.